Not there. Good day, everyone, and welcome to Sparkles of Love Transmissions. My name is Ana-La-Rai, and I am a pure source channel. And today, our topic is going to be the importance of celebration. And our format today, as always, is going to be I have some information to share with you and some discussion. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. And as we get nearer the end, we'll do a download of the vibration of joy. And we're usually running in about 30 minutes. So let me just get so I can see my comments or questions over here so I can answer everyone. And I thought today was really a good time to talk about celebration because this week it's the 4th of July for the Americans. Happy 4th of July. And the Canadians celebrated Canada Day. Happy Canada Day. We've just been through the solstice a couple of weeks ago, and it's really a good time to celebrate. And for many of us here in the Northern Hemisphere, it's summer, and that's definitely a celebration. Definitely a celebration. So my guides came through a little while ago and shared a little bit about celebration that I want to share with you. And how many of you actually celebrate? Are there what are the kinds of things you celebrate in your life? I know most of us celebrate New Year's. And those of you, many still celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah. We celebrate birthdays and graduations. We celebrate weddings, right? So there's birth of baby often is a celebration. So there's lots of different celebrations out there. So I'd love to see if you want to share what are some of the things that you celebrate in your household, where you live and in your culture, because every culture is a little different. But there is an energetics that is really powerful with celebration. And now some of you, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this if I put this up, but when you move into celebration, there's usually an excitement about it, right? And we'll see if you can see this. Maybe, oh, you can. Okay. So I have in front of me, and you can Google this, it's called emotional consciousness or love or above scale. Dr. David Hawkins was the originator or founder of this. Christine Marie Sheldon speaks about it a lot in her videos and program Love or Above. And what it talks about is that there is a vibrational scale that was actually scientifically measured and how your emotions are. So I'm just going to turn this around and share some of them. So it's on a scale from 0 to 1,000, okay? And when you're in the vibrations of shame or guilt, it measures as 28 to 30 out of 1,000. So they're kind of the lowest vibrations you can live in. When you move up to neutrality, which you're neutral, it's only 250. Love is 500. So when you're at love, you're in a more expanded state, and things start to flow differently. When you're in fear or grief, desire, apathy, anger, you're in what's considered a contracted state, and you're getting by, or you might be suffering, right? So the higher your vibration, the easier life gets, the more expanded your vibrational field becomes. And above love at 540 is joy. And very often that's where celebration falls in. That's where celebration falls in. So when you choose to celebrate something, especially those of you that have accomplishments or celebrate in your business, let's say you get a new job. And so you're out to celebrate. There's a lot of excitement. It's a higher energy. And when you move into those higher frequencies of joy, what happens is it becomes easier to manifest other things. It becomes easier to create your next win, whatever that be, because you're creating from this space of excitement and joy, this high vibration. And what often happens for many of us is that when we are trying to manifest or we're trying to create something new, whether it be a new job or a partner or a change in your finances or whatever, you're trying to find a new house to live in or whatever you're trying to manifest, very often we are in a space of a low vibration. We might be in frustration. We might be in fear. We might be in disappointment, which are all lower vibrations, right? And so your energy field contracts. It gets really tight rather than when you're in joy, you expand. And so what happens, it's harder for energy to flow in. So when you move into the state of celebration, into the state of joy, everything opens up more. So it is the perfect place to start thinking about, what do you want next? What do you want your next win to be? So let's say you did find this new job and you're celebrating and you're really excited about it. In that energy, it is a perfect time and place to start journaling and writing down, what do you want next? What are you wanting in your life? Maybe it's a promotion already in the job you just got, or maybe it is a new place to live, or maybe it's to have your book published, or maybe it's to improve your health, right? So when you move into these states of celebration, what happens is that all the energy starts expanding and it feels good. Simple thing, it feels good. Your body loves it. It's easier to move often. Your energy is flowing different. You're more expanded. You're in that state or vibration of joy. And so it is this, the more that you can go into creating your next win when you're already in the state of celebration, the easier you are making it. And so for some of us, it's great when you can extend celebration. I used to laugh because my sister never celebrated her birthday day, and it wasn't even a week. She always celebrated her whole month. And I always got a chuckle out of that. But it was actually, when you look at it in many ways, a great way, because you're holding that energy of celebration for a longer period of time. You're doing multiple things with family and friends and celebrating you and enjoying, and that raises your vibration. So as you're then looking at, how do you want to spend your next year? What do you want next month? The energy and the vibration are stronger. So now you're creating from this place of high vibration. And when you create from there, things happen faster. You're telling the universe, yes, yes, this is what I want. I'm happy. The energy is flowing. I'm open to receive. And usually when we're trying to create and manifest, it's from a place of fear or lack, which the energy is contracted. It is a low vibration. And the universe only reads frequency and energy. It's not about what our thought is. It's not about, is this a good thing or a bad thing? It's all vibrational. So the more you can do, the more you can celebrate, and then use that energy of celebration to create what you want in your life. It really works quite beautifully. And so I challenge you to look at, what do you want to celebrate in the month of July? And those of you that purchased my calendar for 2024, it's funny because July, I have a statement on celebration. I have some fireworks on the calendar, and it says, celebration is an important part of moving forward. It is an acknowledgement of something special or accomplished. So what are you going to celebrate this month? And how are you going to use that energy of celebration to create your next win, to create the next thing you you want to celebrate. And when you look at celebration, it can be anything you want that makes you feel good. Some people always has champagne, might be flowers. Maybe you celebrate by going and buying yourself a little gift. Maybe you celebrate by taking an extra day off or going to your favorite restaurant. Maybe you turn everything off and have a day alone, and that's a big celebration for you. It's whatever brings your heart happiness and what makes you feel joyful is how you want to celebrate. And for most of us, the celebration is not something you do every day. It's usually not something you do every day, right? So it makes it really, really special. All right. So let's do a little download today of the vibrations of joy. The vibrations of joy. And then if there are any questions, you're welcome to type them in and I am happy to answer them. All right. So let's get your eyes closed. I'll close mine too. Let me see here. And I think we'll probably do about a 10-minute download. I just set the timer for 10 minutes so I don't go out too far and this video go on for hours. All right, so eyes closed and just see, feel, or sense, or simply trust. I'm going to ask you to get connected to the light and to your highest self, your soul or your divine self, your I am presence, whatever you refer to that part, and just feel now. It was gently and slowly start to bring down that vibration of joy. And it might start very slow for you if it's not something you're used to. And maybe you won't feel it as joy. Maybe you'll just feel a little better, a little lighter, a little more peaceful. Just allow it to come in what's ever best for your body in this moment. And for some of you, it might feel a little bubbly, just like champagne bubbles. Just allow the energy of joy, that vibration of joy, even if you're not experiencing it, you're still receiving, to flow into your body and fill you up. Just continue to receive. We've just got another 3 minutes of download. Feel free to write your questions in around celebration or the vibrational frequency scale. And some of you, depending on where your vibration is right now, might simply feel a little lighter or a little more relaxed. Some of you might feel a little bit of happy. Some of you actually might feel a little joyful from the download or just a little giggly. But all of you received that vibration of joy, that vibration of joy. So if you have any questions about celebration or why it's so important or how it's tied in vibrationally, and I'm just going to look here. I have another little diagram that I'll just show you. It's very similar. And this is really more, it's called levels of consciousness. They're all the same, based on the same information from Dr. David Hawkins. So this is another one you can take a look at. And says that when you're out of the zone or stuck in negative emotions, again, shame, guilt, apathy, grief, and fear, you're in this state of inertia, right? And when you move up into desire, anger, and pride, you often become hyperactive and you're still out of the zone. And then they call level 1 zone is where you're happy and productive, right? The emotions are trust, courage, optimism, forgiveness. And that's still at about 350 is the highest. Then level 2 moves into understanding, and that's more of a peak performance without stress. And then they refer to level 3 as synchronicity and extraordinary outcomes. And that's where you're hitting love, gratitude, joy, peace, and beyond. So the more that you can move into those higher vibrations, the easier it is to manifest and create, the easier it is to have things to celebrate. And that energy of celebration just brings so much more into your life. So I really suggest to get out and find ways to celebrate. And one of the things we did this year in Sparkles of Love is we wrote out what are some of the things that we're wanting to accomplish this year, which was fine. We set out some goals, but more importantly, we wrote out at the very beginning of the year, what are our celebrations going to be when we reach this goal? And so it's been fun to watch some of that come in and have a celebration because we reached a goal. All right. So I hope you have a great day or week of celebration and you find some things to celebrate in July. I also want to mention to you that if you haven't already headed to my website, sparklesoflove.love, we've now put the new Accelerated Awakening quiz on the front page. It's only 7 questions. It won't take you very long. But what I found is that there seems to be 4 different paths, 4 primary paths that people take to their awakening. And so this little quiz sort of looks at what is your primary path. And when you do it, you'll then get an email from us telling you more about that path and what are some of the positive things and some of the challenges you might find. And then you'll also receive a little gift from us to help you energetically as you're moving forward on your path. So that's the Accelerated Awakening quiz on sparklesoflove.love. So I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye. My name is Ana-La-Rai, and I'm with Sparkles of Love. Bye-bye.